Hello everybody, this is Deep Cosmic Space Wizard, bringing you guys another collective tarot card reading for the day. And for the day, I pulled the card Wholeness. And the card with the wholeness represents the chakra, or this card represents the chakra of the heart chakra. And as you can see, the heart chakra is green. It's in the center of your being. It brings the top 3 chakras and the lower 3 chakras together. This is where the heaven and earth unite. This is where spirit and physical realm merge together. This is the chakra of compassion. This is the chakra of unity, of inclusiveness. This is the chakra of oneness, the chakra of love. Okay. So, it says wholeness. Acknowledge the oneness of all life. Recognize that you are part of something larger. You have a connection here with not only this life and physical body, but with the divine and the universe. Ganesha is guiding you to recognize the sacred truth that you are a divine being, here to give and receive love. It is time to recognize your role in this life. You are complete and whole as you are. You lack nothing. The simplest way to win hearts is through your actions. Green is representative of the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the center where we experience love. When the heart chakra is open, you are able to create a safe and supporting, loving environment. When the heart chakra is clear and in balance, you will find compassion for all life. You may be more empathic. You may be able to see the divine in other people. You will find you are happy and fulfilled because you are fulfilling your divine purpose in service to humanity. Your sense of self is not limited to the ego. Your consciousness will expand, and you realize that to love others is to love yourself, because we are all one. This card symbolizes peace. You are asked to take a moment and hold the color green in your heart. You may experience a soothing, relaxed feeling that will bring a sense of renewal and self-control. If you are in need of healing, breathe deeply and affirm your health and healing. Okay, so first it says, recognize that you are part of something larger. You have a connection here with not only this life and physical body, but with the divine in the universe. So, just taking the moment to acknowledge that all of life, this experience we're having, that we're a part of, we're a part of something so much more than just us. We're a part of something larger, just as one ant is a part of a colony, just as the grass is part of earth, just as humans are a part of the ecosystem, just as the stars are part of the universe. And it says not only that we should acknowledge the largeness and the connection here. You know, not only should we recognize that we're part of something larger and the connection here, but also the connection in the divine and in the other realms. You know, I know a lot of people probably have doubts or skepticism about things of the invisible nature that are invisible to our senses normally, at least. I know a lot of people think like maybe it could be there. Some people just think not at all. And I'm not here to impede on anybody's beliefs or ideas of reality. But I'm simply here to say that at least take into consideration that there may be things going on behind the scenes that we don't normally see, and that we are also part of that as well. I myself, growing up, went to a Catholic school from kindergarten to 7th grade, and then after that I went to a public school. But you know, I grew up, you know, going to church every Friday, and I remember, you know, I won't get into too much detail, but basically I didn't really fully believe in the religion that I was, you know, indoctrinated into. And then I was kind of just, I can't remember what the word's called, but it's when you know, you believe there could be a God, but you also believe that there might not be. I think it's agnostic, maybe. But anyways, point was I didn't really fully, you know, embrace the spirit world. It wasn't something that was in my life until probably I was about like 19 or 20, maybe 18. I can't, somewhere in between there. You know, and I actually had taken psychedelic mushrooms, and I started seeing things and understanding things that I would have never have thought to be possible, or to ever be true. You know, such as like you know, encountering spirits. You know, actually like writing, like I remember this one time I drew out like the spirit that was next to me, and it was like this face, and it was like this witch looking woman. It was a quick rough draft, but I remember drawing it out and feeling like I was almost possessed when I was drawing this image. And you know, I've seen you know, I've seen like I don't know how much of this I should really, I guess, talk about, but I've seen like, you know, like reptilian people, what I believe to be a reptilian, kind of like, you know, I started feeling a different frequency, and I was able to see this being, and it really freaked me out, and I ran away. You know, and just like through meditation, just connecting to this eternal empty space inside of us that, you know, is our true nature. And you know, really starting to get like synchronicities in my life, like, you know, things just start making sense in a certain way, you know, how they play out, you know. And you start seeing how things aren't just happening by random. You know, I mean, everything has a cause and effect, which is what karma is. Karma is cause and effect. The universe is karma. The universe was caused by something, which would be God, or whatever you want to call it. You know, there was this like uncreated creator, like this creator that had always existed. You know, it was never created and can never be destroyed. just always has been, and I guess I can't say, that I know the specifics of how reality was created or the nature of God for sure. And I guess I won't get into that, but with the laws of karma, it would just make sense that the universe and reality was created by something, as opposed to just happening out of nowhere, for no reason, from nothing. Unless the nothingness is what God is. But anyways, yeah. And I could go into more stories about like spiritual things, seeing energy, working on developing certain things and cultivating certain energies and transforming your energetical body and your vibration and your frequency, thus altering your reality. I've had a lot of experience with manifestation and stuff like that, which I believe to be very spiritual of nature, because it's like you're changing yourself on an energetical level, by changing your thoughts, the things you tell yourself, by changing the way you feel, by really actually going and focusing and concentrating on your being and altering it energetically, like we actually have like energy moving around us all the time. And I say this from personal experience, from seeing, like if I sit and focus long enough, I could start seeing like energy just constantly like just kind of like going from my body and just oscillating outwards. Past lives, like just having experiences with past lives, seeing the multidimensional nature of the different possibilities all at once of which ways you can go in life. I guess that could be more like the nature of reality as opposed to spirituality, but seeing actual like having like just presences around me a lot of the times, like I could just tell, like there's one time I looked in my cat's eye and I saw behind, it wasn't my cat, it was my roommate's cat, but and I looked into the cat's eye and I felt something like in my like energy on my back, and my like the hairs on my neck were kind of starting to stand up or whatever, and the hairs on my arms, and then like I looked into my cat's eye and I saw this like shadowy figure standing behind me, and it was just like, whoa, I knew no one was like actually physically there, but but yeah, that's all just like personal experience and stuff. But I'm kind of going a little away from the card topic, but it is kind of relative, as it says to recognize that you have a connection not only here in this physical body, but with the divine in the universe. It says Ganesha is guiding you to recognize the sacred truth that you're a divine being. So yeah, namaste. Namaste is, I recognize the light within you that is within me. Everybody is a divine being. We all come from the same source. We just choose to do different things. And there are people who have ignorance of themselves, and they do go away from the harmony frequencies and the love frequencies. And almost every person, we've fallen from our purest state, so to speak, and we've come into this duality dense realm, and it's like we've all, I'm sure, have gone away from harmony before in some point in our lives, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be upset about or sad about, or nothing to beat yourself up over, because essentially we're all divine beings, and yeah, there is karma, that what we do has an effect. Our past kind of plays out into our present depending on what we've done, but we can always change, You know, we could always be who we want to be. Every moment we're completely new people, and every moment we can change. It's just a matter of believing you can and just letting go of the stuff that's preventing you from changing. You know, and forgiveness is a huge thing with the heart chakra. You know, even the worst of deeds that people have done, if we could unconditionally love that person and forgive them, there is a huge, immense energy that will come from your heart chakra that will radiate out into the universe for just maintaining that vibration of love regardless of what people have done. And I know this is probably one of the most difficult things one of the most difficult things to do is to forgive people that have done awful things. Like, I mean, I don't want to point any fingers, but Hitler, I mean, you know, I'm sure, you know, a lot of people would never ever say they would forgive him, you know, because of all the suffering and pain he caused to so many people. You know, and just stuff like that. Like, it's hard. It's like, how do you forgive somebody like that? You know, it's like, I mean, yeah, there's a certain point where you might have to draw the line, and you might have to maybe, you know, use force to stop somebody, such as, like, example like that. But in the grand scheme of life, beyond space and time, and beyond the greatest of deeds and the worst of deeds, it all comes back to center, you know, from the divine being that created us all, which we are all divine. So, like I'm saying, even the worst things that humanity can do, they're still divine. And I know it's sad, or it may be sad. You know, to me it's sad, but you know, with that understanding and deeper wisdom, it helps free yourself from that suffering, the sadness. But you still have compassion in your heart. You know, you still feel the sadness, you still have compassion, but you don't. But you open your heart chakra up more, and you have more acceptance of what has happened, and you're able to kind of heal that part of you, you know. You're able to see the divine. You're able to see through the illusion. The illusion is very real, you know, we're all here, you know. The illusion is just a word, and this isn't an illusion, I don't think, you know, this is actually happening. But it's all created through the divine. You know, and yeah. So anyways, it's time to recognize your role in this life. You're here to give and receive love. You are complete and whole. You lack nothing. So we always have everything we need right within ourselves. We don't, you know, whenever we feel like we need something, it's like whenever we feel like we're lacking, like it's like, oh, I lack the strength, or I lack the courage, or I lack whatever it is. It's not true. You have it. You are whole and complete. You are a unique expression of the cosmos, of the infinity of the Creator. You can do anything. You are strong. You are confident. You are love. You are peace. You are bliss. You are joy. You know, you guys can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be. And you are whole and complete. You have everything you need to do whatever you need to do. And we all get different cards given to us throughout life. But, you know, we could always choose to play the hand how we want, or we could fold and go to the next hand. You know, it's just a metaphor, but no matter what circumstances we're dealt, we could always change them. And yeah, you know, sometimes some people might have it harder than others, and you know, we all have different difficulties and challenges to face throughout our life, and not everyone's meant to come here to have a difficult life. Some people are meant to come here and actually work really hard sometimes. But, you know, you could always change your mental paradigm too. And, you know, people say like, oh, you gotta, you know, work hard to get what you want. I think you could actually change it. It's like you gotta work easy it's smart to get what you want, or you don't have to work at all to get what you want. I mean, it's all perception, right? Going to work and working hard is like doing something where it's like you feel like you're putting your your nose to the grind, or whatever the saying's called, and like something difficult or something, where it's like work can be play, work can be fun. You know what I mean? But yeah, sometimes it seems like we do have to work hard, right? Sometimes. I mean, I've definitely had my fair share of working hard. But I don't know, I feel like the more I step into this manifesting and actualizing the reality you want, I think I'm starting to realize you could just make it really easy on yourself. But yeah, it says green is representative of the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. So yeah, eating green things helps open up the heart chakra. Lettuce, kale, spinach, broccoli, green tea, wheatgrass, celery, green tea, green smoothies, like anything green is gonna help with the heart chakra. Visualizing this green center in your heart is gonna help open up the heart chakra, balance the heart chakra, and help purge and clean out the heart chakra. Imagining this green, bright, you can be dark or bright or whatever color makes you feel really good, and just spin it around. Imagine this green energy vortex spinning around in your heart chakra, and just spinning, and breathe in, breathe out, and like let all the energy come in through your crown chakra to the heart chakra. Hold your breath, or or let the exhale be held out for a while, and then just to breathe in. Then you know what I mean. Like breathing in, brings the energy down. Exhaling brings the energy, bad energy out. And yeah, so anything green. Speaking of green, I guess I don't know. I wonder what money would be for helping heal the heart chakra. Like I wonder if this like surrounding yourself with dollars and stuff actually heals yourself. But yeah. Plants. Yeah. Just sending out love to yourself and others heals the heart chakra. Heart chakra, when it's open, dissolves barriers. It dissolves boundaries between people. Boundaries can be a good thing. Sometimes you need boundaries, but heart chakra is essentially boundary dissolving. And yes, also having compassion for people, having empathy for people, helping heal others helps with your heart chakra. Helping to heal others sometimes helps you heal yourself too. Giving to others, just doing things for others that just might help somebody out. I think the heart chakra is on Thursday too, for its focused energy day, the day that it represents, I think. Yeah, and yeah, your sense of self is not limited to your ego. Your consciousness will expand, and you realize that to love others is to love yourself, because we are all one. Yeah, so this kind of just goes back to, what I was saying about just loving even the worst of people, because, in essence, we are Hitler, and Hitler is us, I mean? Maybe together as this collective being, maybe I don't know, maybe somehow what has happened out in the world is kind of a reflection of our soul, maybe we're all working together to make this one soul. Maybe this is just a reflection of our soul. But I think we all have individual souls that come from the same original source. And I think we're all growing and evolving to become our own source, to create our own universe. But maybe not. I'm not gonna say for sure. This is all just philosophy or just thoughts. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. I want to wish you guys peace, blessings, love, joy, happiness, success, prosperity, abundance, and namaste, magical souls.